Hi, it's Cory here from Early's. Today we're going to plant some grass seed and some clover, ground covers, and we're going to see what each one looks like when it comes up. We're going to see how fast it comes up, and we're going to talk a little bit briefly about how having a blend of these in your lawn gives you an overall better lawn. So it's March 28th. We're going to plant these all today. I've put Early's potting soil in a tray. I've pre-inoculated with FC so that there is some nutrient and some humates and some bacterial culture in there to help with germination, and we'll just get right to it. So I've got micro clover here. So the other thing too, when you're seeding, lots of people think that they need more seed than what would normally be necessary. So this is actually going to be quite heavy. So you don't need to necessarily put that much down, but when you put the right amount down, it doesn't necessarily show up very well on video. Next is Perennial Rye Grass. Perennial Rye Grass, we put in a lot of our mixes, just a little bit, usually about 5-10% as a nurse crop, in order to, it tends to come up faster. So it has a bit of a bad rap as kind of an ugly grass. So we're gonna get it going, and we're gonna see if it is as ugly as people say. Next, we've got white Dutch clover. White Dutch clover, a lot of people like to do because it gives you that kind of meadow look. It gives really kind of nice, pretty white flowers, attract bees. So lots of people want to put this in their lawn. It fixes nitrogen, so it actually helps fertilize your lawn. And then a lot of people spend a lot of time trying to get clover out of their lawn. So, you know, be sure that you want clover in your lawn before you plant it. We've got two kinds of fescues, creeping red fescue and sheep's fescue. They're going to come up, they're going to look probably fairly similar. There's a few different qualities between the two. So using some different fescues sometimes gives you a little bit better results. And last but not least, Kentucky bluegrass. For the people that want that nice blue color, lush looking lawn, this is the one that they tend to go with. So our Aaron Green mix is 80% Kentucky bluegrass, 10% fescue, and 10% perennial rye. Grass seed needs good contact with soil, doesn't necessarily need to be buried, but you can cover it lightly in your lawn. Sometimes this keeps the grass seed from floating away when you water. Throw a dome on this, and then we're hopefully when we get back to this on Monday, we'll have some grass growing. Having a blend of these in your lawn gives you an overall better lawn. You want to avoid a monoculture, which is one variety of ground cover. You want to have multiple varieties in there because certain things are more drought tolerant, certain things are more disease tolerant. So having a blend gives your lawn an overall better chance of survival. This is April 16th, so it's about 2.5 weeks since we've seeded all this. And yeah, you can see it's all come up. Perennial rye, we've actually trimmed once and it's still up this high. Creeping red fescue, could have planted maybe a little bit heavier. Sheep's fescue, Kentucky bluegrass has come up quite nice, and both our white Dutch and our micro clover have come up really well. It's a really, I'm really happy with the growth and the germination.